What's up guys, it's Emily. So today's video is pretty much going to be a life update. Where have I been, what's been going on, why haven't I been filming, things like that. I want to give you guys this update because there was a lot that has happened since I've been, taking my mental break, and I just want to inform you guys and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys like a life update, health update, things like that. But without further ado, give this video a fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to always be notified with my videos, comment what you guys think of this video, and let's get this started. Okay, so where have I been? Why did I take a break? All that good stuff. For the last week or two, I needed, honestly, a mental break from filming. I needed to pretty much sit back with myself and figure out video ideas for you guys. I've been grinding my ass off behind the scenes, Joe, and filming as much as I can. Even though I was having things happen in between filming and things like that, there's just been a lot of stuff that has happened in the last 2 weeks that I just I'm gonna explain to you guys, and it's just gonna make no sense, but whatever. But yeah, I've been working behind the scenes for you guys to film, get good content up for you guys. I've been on my grind. I feel so motivated. I feel so proud of myself, especially. I definitely needed like a mental break because, I don't know, there's a lot of personal things emotions, people, close friends of mine, family members. There's just a lot of things that I need a mental break from. So YouTube, not that you guys affect me in any way, shape, or form. It's just I have to take time out to film for you guys, and I don't want to put on a fake smile and act like everything's okay, because, that's why I took the break that I needed, because I don't like faking my identity, pretty much, or like faking my personality and faking that there's nothing going on behind the scenes, that my life is dandelions and things like that. So yeah, I've been working behind the scenes to pretty much film for you guys, gather thoughts, gather video ideas. I've been trying my best to get as much pre-filmed content for you guys, and I think I got a good amount to keep me feeling like not so overwhelmed, because I know I have these videos already pre-filmed, so I'm not going to feel as overwhelmed as I was feeling. And the only reason why I feel so overwhelmed is because I have obviously things going on in my personal life, and then I have to juggle making sure I get a video up based off my schedule. So if you guys don't know, my schedule days are Mondays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Those are the days I post, and I like that schedule. It gives me like a nice gap to edit for you guys, and gives me time to film for the next day. So I feel like really ahead of the game now, especially because I've been pre-filming. So yeah, and now let's get into the juicy stuff. So pretty much I've been dealing with health stuff behind the scenes, and nothing like too bad. Well, I did have like a very scary moment. So I've been not feeling 100% good. My right ear, and now my left ear has been hurting me. I went into the ER, and the only reason why I went into the ER was because it was a Sunday and my primary doctor is not open on a Sunday. So I went into the ER because I assumed that maybe I have an ear infection, and because it just honestly felt like an ear infection. So I went in, and I was also having on and off fevers, and at this time when I went to the ER, my glands weren't hurting me. So when I went to the ER, I was having on and off fevers. They were like between 100.4, a little higher. It was just like up and down, up and down. And I went into the ER, and he checked my ears. He said I have no signs of an infection, that he doesn't see anything wrong with my ears. But then he goes, I'm going to test you for COVID. And I honestly was kind of in like disbelief, because I was like, there's no way I have it, because I have zero symptoms. My taste buds are fine. Like based off the symptoms they tell you like to watch out for is like fevers, shortness of breath, lost the taste and smell, things like that. The only thing I was having was on and off fevers, and I think that's probably why he tested me, because of my on and off fevers. And honestly, that was like a very scary moment for me because, you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and that's the least thing I don't want right now. So that was pretty scary. My experience though, I've seen so many videos, and I've seen so many videos of people getting tested, and like the way they explain it, like it feels like the swabby thing that they put up your nose, it feels like it's hitting your brain. So my heart just started racing, and I was like a little, like I was scared, but I knew I could do it because like I just felt like at that moment, like maybe I, God forbid, do have it, you know, like might as well just get tested. So the nurse came in, she swabbed the left side of my nose. The left side actually didn't hurt me at all, but when she got to the right, my eyes just started tearing, and I was just like, it didn't feel like it hit my brain, but it definitely was it was up there. It hit my sinus where my eyes started tearing, and I was like, oh, I did it. I'm good. We're good. We're good. I did it. Bravo for Emily. So, and then he also gave me numbing pain meds for my ear because my ear was hurting, so he just gave me numbing meds. And then he's like, we'll give you a call for your results and things like that. Like 2 or 3 days later, I was starting to get worried because I still haven't got my results. But I get an email, new test results, and I'm like, my heart just went down to my stomach. Like, I was just like, I don't even want to open it. And I was just nervous because I've done all the precautions. I always hand sanitize. I have antibacterial wipes on me at all times. I take showers when I get home. When I go to like a very crowded place, I put the clothes that I have into a separate laundry bag and pretty much wash it when time is needed. But what else have I done? Taking Tylenol, you know, I was just doing everything that I feel like that was necessary. I was disinfecting my room, the doorknobs, you know, things like that. I was doing everything. Trying to not eat out much because, you know, people are handling your food and things like that. I'd rather just make it myself. So I was doing everything that I can to avoid getting it. So I was like, I can't have it. You know, I can't have it. And I was having trouble signing in. I think it was because I was so nervous. But thank the God above, guys. This was just so scary, but thank God above that I have tested negative. Thank you God. I was so scared that it was going to come back positive. It's just a very scary feeling when, oh my God, you might have COVID, you know, especially during these times. It's very scary. You see people in ICU, people that are dying left to right, your own family members getting sick with it. My dad was sick with it, and that was scary because he's older than me, and I have health conditions, so I was more scared because I have health conditions. And, you know, and also, like, you know, I've been pretty much quarantining. Like, I don't really go out much. I try to avoid going out unless it's, like, necessary for, like, food and, like, go to the supermarket or get, like, general things I need. But other than that, I do not try to go out. But, like I said, I tested negative. Very scary moment for me. But yeah, so after that, I was still having ear pain. I waited it out for a week to see if the pain would stop, and it did not stop. And I was just like, okay, these numbing meds, I feel like it's just making it worse. And I wasn't having like really bad pains on my left ear. It just started within like the first couple days of taking the numbing meds. So I was like, why is my ear hurting? Like, guys, when I tell you my ear was hurting, my glands, like my lymph node glands, they were swollen, especially on the right side. They were swollen, and I was like checking my tonsils, and I thought I had something in the back of my throat that was white, and I was like, oh my God, maybe I have strep or a viral or whatever. And checked the next day, and it was gone, and I was like, very strange. So I decided to finally go to my primary doctor. One of my favorite doctors was there, and because I was still having ear pain and I didn't want to go back to the ER, especially because, you know, COVID, and it was just kind of a waste of time the following week because they didn't really do much for me. They didn't put me on any extra meds besides like numbing pain. So I go to my primary doctor, get my blood pressure checked, my temperature. My temperature was slightly up, and I don't know why it was, but it was. I guess, I don't know. My body temperature just be like weird sometimes. I was telling them that I went to the ER, I tested negative for COVID. They could see all my documents, so, you know, they did obviously look at my documents to see that I did test negative. And that, you know, my recent ER visit about the ear pain, and I told them that I was starting really have bad gland pain, and I have a hypothyroidism, so I got a little scared because with the throat, you know, your thyroid glands. I don't know what I was like. I don't know, guys. Like, I really don't know, but I just wanted an answer. I was scared. Like, especially with the glands, it was hurting to even eat. So, you know, they did the regular, checked your oxygen, my blood pressure. Everything was good along those lines besides my temperature, but then, so this is like a week apart from each other. The nurse that was checking me before my doctor came in, she's like, so, you know, you're having gland issues, your glands are hurting. We're gonna test you for strep throat. And I was just like, oh my God, a week apart from each other. I just got the COVID test up my nose, and now I have to have another thing swabbed in the back of my throat. I love my life. But, like, you know, I wasn't annoyed. I was just frustrated because I just wanted to know what was going on pretty much. So, I don't know what's worse, guys, a week apart from each other, either the COVID test or the strep throat. Honestly, me personally, I think the strep throat test was worse because they have to, like, you have to stick out your tongue, and, like, they have to swab the back of your throat. But yeah, so a week apart from each other, I had to get 2 different tests done because my glands were swollen, and she did feel my gland, and she definitely said your glands are swollen. And she comes back within like 5-10 minutes, and she goes, you tested negative for strep throat. Guys, God was on my side. Like, I swear, COVID, negative. Strep throat, negative. So what the hell is going on? So my doctor finally comes in, and she's like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever, you know, because of COVID. You know, she was out of work herself. She had kids, you know, things like that. But yeah. So she checks my ears. She says there's no signs of an ear infection. But I don't even know how the hospital did not see this, guys. I don't know how. She said that I have a lot of fluid in the right part of my ear, but it's not like any sort of like ear infection. It's just fluids that are pretty much trapped. And I also have a little bit of fluids in my left ear. Now, I just started getting left ear pain, so it was funny that she said that. And she didn't even ask me which ear was hurting at first, and she's like, all right, which ear is hurting you the most? And I said, my right. I can't sleep on it. Like, I'm just in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of discomfort. And on top of this, I haven't had a regular period. Like, I was just telling her all the things that I've been dealing with. And she looked really concerned because I told her I haven't had a period, like, for 7 months. And she looked really concerned, but I told her I was doing a follow-up in December with my OBGYN, which you guys will get an update, a yearly update for my PCOS. So be on the lookout for that. But she said, you know, I have a lot of fluid in my right side of my ear and a little bit of fluid in my left side of my ear, but there's no signs of an ear infection. I'm like, and at first I thought she said we can't do anything, but then she goes to proceed to say, all right, I'm going to put you on steroids for 5 days, and you have to do nasal spray up your nose 2 times a day, 2 times in each nostril pretty much. And I was just like, steroids? Oh my God. Because she pretty much told me the steroids would absorb all the fluid that's in my ear. The nasal spray will pretty much help my sinus. Things like that. So yeah, that was within 2 weeks of... This was like... It was just too much to deal with. Especially trying to grind behind the scenes for you guys. Let me think if there's anything else going on. Health-wise though, like... I've been on the steroids for 2 days now, and my ear has stopped hurting. Like, it doesn't hurt as bad as it was. I'm trying to think if there's any life updates. life update. Yeah, I don't really have anything like life update that's like dramatic that to give you guys the tea or whatever. Mostly my health was like, as usual, an issue. I feel like there's just always some sort of issue going on with my health. But I started Christmas shopping already. Yay me. We decorated for Christmas early. Well, not me. I haven't decorated my room yet, which was actually a surprise. I usually decorate before my mom. But yeah, I started Christmas shopping. Not really a big life update there. But I've been trying to stay home and like cook more, and I'm trying to do new things to cook, healthier things to cook, just new recipes. I'm trying to get on my cooking grind. I want to start filming cooking videos for you guys. I have a lot of cool videos coming out that I filmed, guys. I'm so excited for you guys to see all these videos. I really tried my best with most of them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a little inside of what's been going on. Honestly, I just like mentally was done, like mental toll done. Yeah, I just honestly like I feel like mental breaks are especially needed when you're a social media influencer. People view you, you know, comment on your videos, and I'm not a big one, but I do get, you know, I do have supporters, and they obviously concerned, where have I been, why haven't I been posting, things like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a fat thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.